Hi, I'm here with Justin and Jet Window Cleaning and Home Services. We're going to talk about the Premier gutter covers. So Justin, tell me how they work and why are they better than traditional gutter screening?
All right, so I've got a couple pieces here. We have a lot more colors than this that you can get, but I just got a couple here to show you. So they work very simply by allowing the water to come and flow down and into this section of screening right here, and the debris to simply push right off the front.
Okay.
And the reason that it's better than a traditional gutter screening is that it doesn't hold on to debris. It doesn't get stuck on there, which would eventually cause it to break down and get through and fill up the gutters.
Right.
So it doesn't get stuck because this bit of screening right here looks very similar to a gutter screen, but it's actually very different. It's louvered in such a way so that when I turn it around, you'll see here that the way the water comes downhill, you actually can't see through. It's there tapered, so that debris will slide right off while the water flows in.
Okay, well, the debris slides off. What about the water flow though? How does that work with a gutter
Right,
cover?
I see what you're saying. Yeah, so this design here has a bit of a rolled edge, so it's not completely flat. If you look from the end there, you'll see that slightly rolled edge. It's a very small roll, but it's enough to get the water to go over that rolled edge and go straight down into that screening. So I'd like to actually show you how this works. We've got a video. Instead of just telling you, we'll take a look
Great.
at that. So let's have a look at that video. Now you'll see right now we've got a garden hose running on the Premier gutter cover there. And this house, they had actually had some problems with water flow and causing a bit of a waterfall. So we had removed the system that they had and put on a standard gutters like you probably have on your house and put these Premier gutter covers on them.
Okay.
So you can see he's got a garden hose running on it, and that's quite a bit of water. You watch what happens here when he puts it on this other product. That's one of our major competitors, rolled edge style gutter cover that just has an open slot.
Oh, wow.
And the slot tends to be a bit narrow, and it has to be because if it's too wide, debris would go in. And so it just kind of lets the water come over the edge a little bit.
Wow. Yeah, you can tell a big difference. So do I have to do any modifications to my current gutters for this installation process?
Right, not at all. In fact, these can go right on existing gutters, or like I said, in that case, they had to put new gutters on because they didn't have normal
Okay.
gutters. But yeah, most homes with a standard style gutter, these will go right on there. And this back edge here that goes up underneath the shingles, so this will be covered just a little bit by the shingles, but there's no nails or anything that needs to go in there. There's nothing that's going to damage the roof. It just slides up under a little bit, and this front edge here sits on the front edge of the gutter. And it actually gets a small little sheet metal screw in there, and that keeps it from moving around, and they last a long time that way.
That was my next question, on how long do they last, and
Okay.
is there any maintenance required for them?
Yeah, that's a great question. So these will last a long time. And we've been installing these for over 15 years.
Wow.
And I've seen, let's say, I haven't seen any problems with them. You know,
Yeah.
the thing that comes up with maintenance is really the same thing that you're going to have with any type of gutter cover system, or whether you don't have a gutter cover system. And that is that when you have a corner, like a 90-degree corner in the gutter, you'll have a bit of a valley in the roof, and you'll have debris that kind of sits in that valley. So that has to be swept out. And it's the same with gutter covers. When you have a gutter cover there, you still have to sweep off the top in those corner sections.
Sure.
So when you have two making that inside corner, there'll be a little bit of an issue right there sometimes with stuff stacking up in the corner.
Okay.
As far as the rest of the gutter goes though, there's really no maintenance that you have to do. We actually have a 10-year no clog guarantee that we
Great.
put on these when we install them.
Great. Well, how do I go about getting these installed in my house? And do you know about the pricing that I would
Yeah.
have to expect?
Right, well, so that's actually the first thing you would do is you would get a hold of us and we would come out and do a quote for you, and that's at no charge to you. So you just give us a call. You can go on our website and email us. So the way you get a hold of us there is probably the easiest. Just go on our website. It's jetindy.com or jetcarolina.com. All of our contact information is there. And we'll come out, we'll do a quote for you. And what I can tell you about that price is that it tends to be about half of what most of these other gutter cover products run. It's much more affordable, and yet it works as well, if not better.
That's great. Well, thanks so much, Justin. It's been great to talk with you, and I appreciate your time. Have a good day.